Because my question is, now that we know that Wendy Williams don't got dementia, who going to jail? Huh? Because my question is, now that we know that Wendy Williams don't got dementia, who going to jail?
Welcome on another episode, family. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support as well. I see them and I do not take it for granted at all. Please take about a few seconds to click the like button. It will help others to see this video and as well join this conversation. In this episode, you guys, let us talk about something that is so confusing and has been getting a lot of people furious. We are going to be talking about the newly released update about Wendy Williams. A few days ago, TMZ released a post stating that Wendy Williams, in fact, does not have dementia. And people got so confused and furious at the same time because this woman has lost years of her life, her career, her finances, and her freedom for the past 3 years now, and all of this based on a diagnosis that seems to be false. People are so furious and confused, and they're asking questions because it took her stepping out and asking for another doctor's opinion to finding out that she doesn't even have any trace of this illness. You guys, people are asking the question, so let's get into it.
Because my question is, now that we know that Wendy Williams don't got dementia, who going to jail? Huh? Because my question is, now that we know that Wendy Williams don't got dementia, who going to jail? I need everybody involved front and center. So they found out they gave Wendy Williams a test, and I'm guessing that it's through the state, okay? Don't get me wrong. It might have been like somebody her lawyer worked with, but apparently they found out that she never had dementia because dementia never gets better. Huh? Unless this the first case scenario, which we know it's not. Now, her lawyer is basically going to push papers to find out how to get her out of this like guardianship program. My thing is, how many other people that we don't know about actually is going through stuff like this? Okay? We know Wendy Williams has been calling out for help this entire time and was actually said before that she doesn't have dementia, but somehow, some way, the guardianship had the test ran with somebody who apparently she knows, allegedly, and they said, oh no, she do got it. Now that we found out Wendy Williams don't, my thing is, who going to jail? Because y'all spending her money. Yeah, we want all the records right now. Okay? Now, Wendy Williams' lawyer is working towards trying to get her out this situation and get her back on track and actually get her help with whatever it is that she has. Okay? I don't know what it is, and I don't want to go into details yet. Hopefully, prayers go out to Auntie Wendy Williams. But listen, that Guardian, yeah, it's giving the devil wears Prada. Huh? Yeah. I'll let y'all know when I get some news. I'm just a messenger.
So it came out that everybody in Wendy Williams' life lied about her having dementia, and there's so many people that being like, yeah, let's get him, let's get them arrested, let's get them, put him in jail, let's do all these things. Who's gonna be held accountable? Who's gonna be held accountable? Who's gonna be held accountable? Nobody. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you all? This is how I know that non-disabled people do not live in the same reality as disabled people. You can pretty much do anything you want to a person if you say they have a disability. Even if they no longer have that disability or it's proven that they don't have it, that still can be your justification. Is anybody that put Britney Spears in a conservatorship in jail? No. Is anybody that put Michael Oher in a conservatorship in jail? No. There's anybody regarding the 1.3 million people in conservatorships and guardianships in jail for what they did to those people? No. You can do whatever you want to a disabled person, and a majority of society will agree until they realize that they're not actually disabled. That's why they were able to build all those institutions under your nose for you, for political dissidents, black people, queer people, trans people, because they were like, oh, well, it's for disabled people, right? And now Trump and RFK Jr. wants to put you in it. Like, it was always for you. But I digress. Yeah, like, nothing's gonna happen to them. I don't know what, like, do we live in the same universe or no? Oh, and ultimately, a diagnosis really doesn't matter. Have you actually read the definition of a disability under the ADA? You don't need to have a diagnosis.
I don't know if y'all caught up with the whole Wendy Williams scandal yet, but Wendy Williams don't got dementia. There's 2 tests done to determine if Wendy Williams had dementia or not. One test by somebody she knew said it did. One test by somebody she did not know said that she didn't. So now that Wendy Williams does not have dementia, What's about to happen next? So who's getting in trouble for this? So the craziest thing about Wendy Williams not having dementia is they can't even go back on that and say that it got better, because y'all already know dementia does not get better. It actually gets worse. If y'all know anybody with dementia, y'all already know they didn't just wake up one day and say, woo, I'm clear from dementia. Dementia does not get better. It only gets worse. So now that we know this, y'all, this actually makes this story 10 times worse, because Wendy Williams' son Ben said they was lying. So this is really bad, because this means that they were spending her money with her mind being in the right place, which is the reason why my girl probably was crashing the fuck out. Because imagine somebody spending your money because they got you underneath a guardianship when you don't even need the guardianship. You know you in your right mind, but because this paperwork says you have dementia, you cannot be in control of your money. Matter of fact, you can't even be in control of your own whereabouts. This is a problem. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section, but I really hope Wendy Williams get on back on the scene. She get everything together. She get everything that's coming to her. And I hope whoever decided that Miss Wendy Williams had dementia, I hope your ass gets sued.
So Wendy Williams just got cleared of dementia after over 3 years of being held captive and everyone trying to Britney Spears her and her son not helping her in the beginning. Things are finally changing for her. So she just got cleared of dementia, just took a test. And now everyone is trying to figure out, how did she get diagnosed with dementia to begin with? Seeming as though dementia isn't irreversible, but somehow she's getting better. Wendy Williams podcast, it's on the way. We're waiting. There's a lot that we need you on. A lot of hot topics. We need our hot topics back. I'm tired of hearing everybody else with their talk. I'm tired of Sherry Shepherd. I'm tired of Jennifer Hudson. Please get them off the air. We need Wendy back.
She clear? So you telling me she lost her show, her life, her rights, her family, damn near all her money? It's being reported that Wendy Williams has been clear of frontotemporal dementia. My thing is, I want to know who lied on her. Who diagnosed her before? Who said that she had this? Y'all, if you have this, there's no cure for it. It can't just go away. Actually, they say if you is diagnosed with this, they say that it get worse. But with Wendy results, they said that she kept on improving. All of a sudden now, she don't have it? Yeah, she said her and her legal team is on their ass now.
Wendy, how are you tonight and what brings you out?
Coming out to eat. It's dinner time.
And any reactions to the your medical report that does hold up the dementia diagnosis?
No, and my attorneys are highly upset.
They are?
Yes, my attorneys are highly upset.
Okay, good.
Diamond, yeah.
And what about do you have anything you want to say to your conservator?
I want to say hi to my attorneys, Alan Diamond, all right, and Joe.
Cool.
Joe Tacopina.
Cool.
Those are my attorneys, and I will get out of guardianship.
Now look, y'all, hear me out. I don't know if she drunk or something. She definitely ain't the same. But I'm glad that she ain't diagnosed with that. And did y'all hear her say that she will get out of guardianship? Like, damn, they really, got her prison. They really didn't want her to talk about none of these topics. They really tried to shut her up, I feel like. My opinion, I feel like they just needed her to be quiet, because she will speak that shit. Y'all remember when she had that interview from the window with TMZ, and she was telling them, no, I'm good, I don't have dementia. She even said that she had security that wasn't letting her outside the house. She said she went outside 2 times in 30 days. And 3 years later, they was lying. She don't have it. I hope she sue that guardian. I hope she get all, because she was running her bank accounts. She was keeping her away from her family, and people just steal from her. Man, y'all fuck.
Are we just ignoring the fact that these people drugged up Wendy Williams? Drugged her up right before our eyes. Made her TV show go away. Had all these crazy accusations that she was nuts and loony. And when she got her mind right, guys, they took a woman who was well within her right mind, a public figure, right before our eyes, began to drug this woman. She had to be on something, on some kind of drugs. Is this not a lawsuit? Is she not? I'm confused. Do these people need to be sued? Find out what was in her system? Because we saw her very incoherent and not making full sentences, full statements, we saw her. Even the thing that she did with what's Tiger baby mama name? Her. She go by Angela now, I think. But like, are we not alarmed that this happened right in front of our eyes and now she's back? Am I crazy?
They really put Wendy Williams into a conservatorship without reason to put her there. Like, how do you find out after the fact, when she's already been in the conservatorship, that she actually doesn't have dementia? Wouldn't that have been something that would have been the basis of the reason for the conservatorship in the first place? Like, the testing would have already been done. So how did Wendy Williams get put into a conservatorship without any information of her having this dementia? Because then when she's already in the conservatorship, then the test is done and she actually doesn't have any dementia. So how was it ever approved for her to be put in the conservatorship anyway, in the first place? Like, you see how that's not making any sense? And my thing is, I feel like she was actually being given things to basically have her mood and have her brain chemistry be changed and rewired or whatever they were doing, basically to date her and keep her sedated or whatever, allegedly, in my opinion, that they were trying to do. But that still doesn't make any sense because, again, it would have had to been signed off by a judge for the conservatorship. So that's not making any sense. It would have had to have medical information backed by this claim in order for her to be put into the conservatorship. So now if it's being found out that she doesn't have dementia, how was she ever put into this situation? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't add up in any way. Like, there's nothing that makes that make any logical sense at all. And it's just kind of scary because they really just put Wendy Williams into a conservatorship because they wanted to, allegedly, in my opinion. And then you look at Britney and then, you know what I mean? Like, this is just clearly a pattern and this is what they do. That is wild to me.
Wendy Williams has been in a conservatorship for 3 years because they claim that she has dementia, and medical reports just prove that she does not. She does not have dementia. The lady was heartbroken, okay? We all know, she knew that her husband was cheating, okay? But her husband started getting sloppy. He started going out with the mistress. I guess when the baby came, he decided, I need to be there for my family with my mistress, and he started getting sloppy. And once people knew what he was doing, that's when she started to lose her mind, okay, and started, abusing alcohol. But she was just heartbroken. She was just a woman whose husband betrayed her. That's literally it. And she's been in conservatorship for 3 years. Haven't been able to pay her bills. Her son had got evicted from his Miami apartment because she was paying for it. You see how they do women? They only do women like that. Even Britney Spears, you know how long she was in that conservatorship? They only do. Why was Kanye never put in one, right? Why was Kanye, as erratic as he has been, we know that he has bipolar disorder, but they don't do that to men. They literally only try to police women like that. And it's very sad that 3 years, she was in a conservatorship for nothing.
What do you guys think when you read the headline that all of a sudden, out of the blues, Wendy Williams does no longer have dementia? You guys, it is a good news that she no longer have dementia. So people are happy and sad at the same time. Happy at the fact that she has finally been cleared. And if you guys listen to one of the speech, the man who inserted a clip, it was talking about how she mentioned that she's going to be off guardianship. You guys, this woman's 3 solid years with a career that was doing absolutely amazing, was doing great, making money, living her life. They literally stopped that woman, and all of that based on a diagnosis that is not true. Who did this to her? Like, I am genuinely curious. I hope they are going to reveal the person. She couldn't make decision for herself. Someone has to always talk for her. She was under conservatorship for 3 solid years. This woman was just there, living like a shadow of herself. In the media, we were told that she was struggling with a severe cognitive decline and dementia. Her accounts were frozen, her assets were controlled, and she was essentially silenced from the world. And now, suddenly, reports is saying that she does not have dementia. The doctor found no trace of dementia in this woman. Because if you really think about this thing, it is scary. like very scary. And people bring up the fact that we've seen so many celebrities spiral far worse than Wendy Williams. You know, people have seen public breakdown, criminal charges, and addiction struggles as well, and not one conservatorship was ever mentioned. So why Wendy? These are the questions that people are having. Like, why her specifically? Was she revealing too much about what is going on in pop culture? So now the internet is happy that Wendy Williams is free from false diagnosis, but people are also hungry. And this is not just about Wendy. I saw another creator brought that up, that they don't do this to men. They purposely silence this woman. It is all about how easy it is for women, especially black women, to be labeled as unfit, to be silenced, and to be controlled. There are layers to this. People are pointing it out that there are layers to this thing that they are not telling us, that we do not know about. Because the industry that Wendy has helped build turned their back on her when it seems like she needed it the most. So now that she has been cleared, what happened? And I think what people want to happen next is to review the doctor who gave her the wrong diagnosis and just everything that has been going on that's forced this woman to just live in the shadow. Is she going to get her money back? Is she returning on her show? I even want to know if she's going to be returning on her show, because like the clip that one of the stitches shared as well, you guys can see that she still feels like, it still feels like something is a little wrong. But what it is exactly is what we do not know. But I genuinely want to know if she's going to be back hosting her show, because at the end of the day, someone needs to answer what was done to Wendy Williams. Let me know your thoughts on this whole conversation in the comment section. If you have been following it, let me know what you think in the comment section when you came across the headline that at the end of the day, after 3 years, Wendy Williams seems to not have dementia. What was your first reaction? Because I really want to know. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next one.